to these empowerment issues. A place women can have the voice to speak on issues not only concerning their fellow women, but a platform that gives the voice to contribute to issues of importance: politics, governance, health, rights, entertainment, social issues, among others. Make a date with us on the Ladies Avenue this and every Tuesdays and Fridays at exactly 11 o'clock a.m. to 11:30 a.m. with I myself on Human Model, live on Ghanatalksradio. Ghanatalksradio, giving the youth a voice. Lovely people of Ghanatalksradio, viewers and listeners, I trust and hope you all doing well. As you all know, I answer to the name Regina Blaze. You can also call me Ohima Chimude. I'm in the studios today with Ohima Lillian and also DJ Rock 7 as the producer and technician on ground for today. 6 minutes past the 11 right here in Accra, Ghana. Due to a few technical challenges, we now starting. So to our sponsors, BB Superfine Bakery, Thames Metal Corporation, GTL Sounds, and Ify Lounge. Thames Metal Corporation, GTL Sounds, Ify Lounge, and so today we're looking at the topic abortion and reproductive rights. Abortion and reproductive rights. Is it right to undertake an abortion? Do you know your reproductive rights? So without wasting much time, I have with me Ohima Lillian as always to delve into the conversation, to bisect, to dissect, to know our rights.
Okay.
Yes, our reproductive rights. So, Himalayan.
Yes.
Everything cool.
Yes, everything fine. Your side.
I did.
Me I no pay me my boy watching now.
Me I no pay my boy.
You see, sometimes we treat topic that's early in the morning. You have to take in what's light food. But here is the case. You don't preach what you say. You don't act on yet. And the poet the benku. Instead of you to go in for tea or maybe beverage or something.
Okay. Tea nambua. I remember when I used to work at Mala Market.
Yeah.
This was not the time for you to be taking light food. Share. You know, Mala Market is a busy place, and every day is a market day. Just say there's not a single day I'll be in bar market. You can just imagine someone coming to buy a whole. We were dealing with wholesale, and so people say, "Mommy, 5 boxes of Cerelac. Now one tea. You could pay 5 boxes of Cerelac. And when you say in Ben man kwano mu pay in Ben in a pay, interna me who are doing.
Wow.
So you pen to cover me kwamo.
Sure,
bounce about copy.
Thank
And then the number boy and I the hospital. Okay, so that was just by the way. Today we're looking at abortion and reproductive rights. We would look at the meaning of reproductive rights and also abortions. We will look at some aspects of abortions and reproductive rights, key arguments, the pre-choice, pro-life, and also we end it for today.
Okay, so with the reproductive rights.
Okay.
So reproductive rights are essential for women to enjoy their human rights.
Okay.
We all have human rights. That's why we have the freedom. We have the freedom to what? You have the right to talk. You have the right to, to do whatever you want. Since it's not going to cause anything that's like maybe government no issues. So these rights are centered on human ability women's ability to make the best choice for their lives, including around the number of children they have, even if any, and the space between their children births. Reproductive rights include parental service, safe childbirth, and access to contraception. They also include access to legal and safe abortion. Yeah.
Okay, so in short, as she said, reproductive rights refers to the freedom of women.
Yeah.
I can choose the number of kids I want to have.
Yeah.
No one has the right to choose that for me. That is my reproductive right.
Yeah.
If I want to give birth to 20 kids, it says my reproductive right.
Yeah.
If I do not want to give birth, it says my reproductive right. If unfortunately I get pregnant as a lady, as a woman, it says my reproductive right whether to choose to terminate the pregnancy or to give birth. We are looking at the physiology, the physical aspects of abortion and reproductive rights, but we all know it is against God's will.
Yeah.
By the best social studies, we have that right to either abort or give birth. Yeah.
That's why some countries ban that, and some agree to that, like those abortion and all that. It's some country believe that you have the right. Maybe in case you are being raped, you don't know the father of your unborn child or something, you can abort it. You see, we have some things how you can abort it, but in some cases, when you think deeply, there's no need of you aborting it. In case maybe you have the means and then everything to take care of the child, that one day you can decide to keep it. But in case you're a young lady and then maybe I think at the age of maybe 17 or maybe 16 or 18, you have no job. In case maybe you're schooling or something, and then on your way from this evening classes and somebody tried to rape you. In case you don't have any family like papa no mommy, that one you can just try either to abort it or maybe either to keep it. If you have people to support you financially and everything, that one you can decide to keep it. But to me, I would never advise anyone to go in for this abortion and all that, because abortion senka abortion kamenya much humidity by now we won't be here. Do you understand?
No. As you said, there are two ways.
Okay.
There are types of how do I say it? People have their reproductive rights.
Yeah.
Even some couples go as far as aborting their children. And I wouldn't judge anyone. I wouldn't say it's not right. I wouldn't say this person is not supposed to abort the child. As she said, some people go through certain trauma in lives where they were raped.
Yeah.
And let's put jokes aside. It's better for someone who was raped to abort the child if there's pregnancy. That is why they have in-clinic abortion. That is where when you are raped, you go to the clinic.
Okay.
If you know the person who raped you, if you are supposed to file a report or anything, they have to examine you to know that truly you were raped.
Yeah.
Yes. And after you are being raped, when you go to the hospital, they flash your system.
Okay.
That is where sperms or whatever comes out of you. You bab.
Oh, okay.
So you can't tell me that. I know everyone is entitled to their opinion, but let's say to say this, to set an example, I was raped and it has caused trauma for me. Just say bema who crying machine. Bema didn't become yana mishu. And talk less of pregnancy. There would be no love for that child. For some people, there would never be love for that child because they would always stigmatize you, the child. Says a one I was saying my bravo because you raping me and womb, but you wouldn't be the product of that.
But as a matured person, I don't think
this is not about maturity.
You see, it's not the child's fault.
Yes,
it's not the child's fault. But
what we are talking about here is not about maturity at all.
Okay.
Yes, this is not about maturity. Sometimes you have your life well planned, and pregnancy can destroy it. That is why we also advise people to use protection. But no,
see,
they don't want protection.
On human day, I know some certain people that after they've had sex with their boyfriend or something, they try to take in this drugs or something, but it's failed. Sometimes their drugs say it was me fail you think that your boyfriend can use CD, but during the process the sperms can enter, but after that you think that sperms need alcohol. So with that, it's a try and like, do you understand? It can either like after the sex everything can just go perfectly well. Ebi so wuchin ye you feel fertile like omudi we chia ubon say wangasa no wadada na we asa ba yeden aba be
so another aspect where I feel that most people have the right to abortion. Some people are married, maybe unmarried or married, either ways. If you know you are not financially stable, as you said, sex is a natural thing we all indulge in, but pregnancy sometimes are unplanned and it comes at any time. Sometimes some ladies calculate their free period and go have unsafe sex, but that doesn't mean our free period or our safe period are 100% free. Sometimes our cycle change at any time. So let's say, assuming you are not financially stable, you are not you don't have that money to cater for a child. And mind you, catering for a child is not that easy. Even going through the antenatal and all that. Just recently I learned that my God, doctor saying, do you know that just recently I learned that giving birth almost costs like 6,000 thereabouts. So almost chimona or breno. Baby, now I say best 6,000, 7,000 just for giving birth. That is what doctors charge.
Hey,
and I was just wondering, I'm the one going through
the pains and all that.
You are just delivering the child,
helping me so that the child can come like safely. Saying the cone to me and you know.
So you see,
taking
sometimes when people want to,
is it the government hospital or
all hospitals and they will go private so they are bobo.
Hey, and your money, say, I'm mining I sending you back.
So sometimes I understand when people,
and abortion is how much?
That one I don't know.
I'm not sure abortion costs. I'm not sure that.
Abortion is that expensive. When you go into, there's this hospital, Mary Stopes Clinic. I think I was done someone in Accra. For them, they tell you point blank. That's what they deal with abortions.
Oh, okay.
Yes. They tell you that it's not just a abortion and now I sorry about who. They take you through legal process. They give you the right medicine to take. But they don't do abortions after 24 weeks. I think that is no, not 24 weeks. I think that is 3 weeks. So 3 weeks per pound when they don't do abortion.
Yes. Yeah, that's fresh.
So our next conversation is abortion. We are already discussing it. So abortion is the intentional termination of a pregnancy before the fetus can survive outside the womb. So as we said, there are two types of abortion: the surgical abortion and medical abortion. So with the surgical abortion, in clinic procedure, we'll call they remove it. And with the medical abortion is the pill-induced termination. That is why I think someone may know some and then that one they are doing.
But with us, I'm sure it has a side effects and all that.
With the abortion.
Yes, because sometimes maybe your womb can even damage or something.
So that is why even when you are sick, and you go to the hospital, they give you medicine. You have to go back for checkup. Even when you are sick and go to the hospital and the doctors discharge you, they'll give you a particular day for checkup. So why don't you, after the abortion, you go to check if everything is intact? No one is advising you to go in for abortion, but the rate at which people are committing abortion underground, low-key, is very high.
Yes.
People are also going to quack doctors who are not even qualified to perform abortions. They go to such doctors. At the end, either say womb any juma bium na no me omo kotini fi akwa blame omo na na omo ma me bi oti baby
no omo de na masofofo so ye bedi musika so sa it's not easy.
So we're looking at aspects of abortion and reproductive rights. The first is legal aspect. That is, laws vary globally, with some countries allowing abortion on demand while others restrict or ban it. I don't know if Ghana here, it's good to have an abortion.
No, it's not good.
They're against it. And
that's why Ghana has a in case your mom or your dad is not aware, na ibia wo wakwa abortion na later ibia wait me find say uti anye ye ufri mu a, they have the right to to report you, the doctor, to the court or maybe the police station for further investigation. So Ghana here ye engine to mu ye e wo Ghana akwa to say we ebi mo say ye engine to mu na we and then there sounds no abortion, because as you said, the number of people who are dying because of this abortion, you see, say ye to more Ghana ha, then I'm sure if even those married couples say wawarina say ebia wa be 5 or 6 na or say ebia, that's not the number of the children that we both plan to have it. So the baby we chibia abortion that's why Ghana
we have family planning, even though sometimes family planning fails. I know of a lady who got pregnant whilst family planning was inserted in her.
Then the family planning is so good.
Hey, you see, sometimes it's good to go to professional clinics, professional doctors.
It's the money.
But your health is more important. If you know you don't have the money to go in for family planning, to
stay
go in
away
for
from it.
Stay away from sex.
They can't stay away from it because it's part of us. It's like eating. Yeah, did you know?
And then masturbate now.
Oh no!
If you don't want to masturbate now, in for fun. Hey, me say. Just now they have male sex toys and female. I know that female sex toys.
Yeah, that one is common.
But I never knew that male sex toys until I went to Twitter and Twitter. I was like, male sex toys.
No, my the same.
I'm meant to be a DJ rocker.
No, my the same.
It's a set cap. It's like a cap.
Okay.
Oh, meaning say Rebecca wants and can make try videos. It's like a cap. It's an electric something. You just press it, you excuse me to say, you insert your manhood and it's just vibrating on it.
Electric.
Yes, it's
wow.
Now electricity too is very, very, in fact, electrical gadgets are very scary these days. Very scary.
Hey, I'll be a show of Webu. Sorry to say, sisters. See, let me tell you, those prostitutes. I shall go for no prostitute now you home more street. Some people are clean, Hey, me see, I'm not trying some before, but people have been saying it. Like,
let's go and try. You go and try first. You come and testify.
Then I shall when in the room with that street.
Oh yeah, some of them do it. Male hookups. Male hookups. Do you know? Sorry to add this. There was this lady, she posts ADs of jobs.
Okay.
And if you're in need of job, she'll post it for you. So this nurse said, say what if you check? And Juma are buying posting here. So this lady helped her post her AD, her job AD. And one guy saw the post and he was like, he just got involved in an accident and obe pija no be like help him in one or two things. This guy told the lady, so bet channel 1,000 I think 800,000 cedis thereabout. And the lady asked him, say, one penna opana na
Pay
say
extra.
so
Hey.
extra so
Okay.
be massage ni so on any beda
Hey.
1,000 to 2,000, and I was like, Ghanaians,
Hey.
you've got the job now, you're adding your own personal rounds to it. So you see, sometimes
Wow.
there are men who are hookups, low key, just that what to say, most of
Like
the ladies do.
Yeah. I'm surprised.
Yeah, so 25 minutes past the 11 right there in Accra, Ghana. We're streaming live on Ghanatalksradio, live on YouTube, Facebook, and also X as well. I answered to the name Regina Bless. You can also call me on Himachimuda. I'm in the studios today with on Himalaya. We're looking at the topic abortion and reproductive rights. So this is where we end the conversation. But to summarize everything that we've said, we all know reproductive rights refer to the freedom and autonomy to make decisions about one's own reproductive health. Himalaya made mention of deciding whether or when to have kids, access to contraception and family planning, safe and legal abortion, and also maternal health care and childbirth options. That is, we ladies are reproductive rights.
Yeah.
We can decide to have abortion or not. We can decide to have kids or not. We can decide on the number of children we want to have, and no one can stop us. So moving to abortion is the intentional termination of a pregnancy before the fetus can survive outside the womb. We made mention of the surgical abortion and the medical abortion. The surgical abortion is where you go to the hospital, they go through the right process to take out the fetus, and with the medical, they give you some pills to take in for safe abortion. But mind you, no one, we right here on this platform wouldn't advise you to have an abortion. Even though we say abortion and reproductive rights, but we won't advise you to have an abortion. If you know you're not ready to mother a child, if you know you're not ready to father a child, that is why we have enough contraceptions and contraceptives and also condoms. But wait too. Some idea just crossed my mind. Say, are there no more condoms and something? Someone made a statement like that. That's why it's that condoms are sold. Sanitary pads. Sanitary pads are sold, and condoms are also sold at a cheaper rate. So why is that they wouldn't make sanitary pads free and rather sell condoms?
That one day we have to go and ask the government. We have to ask the government.
Okay, so on our conclusion, abortion and reproductive rights are complex issues with multiple facets. It's essential to engage in respectful and informed discussions, acknowledging the various perspectives and experiences, ultimately prioritizing reproductive autonomy. Access to safe health care and gender equality is crucial for promoting women's rights and well-being. The making na the me the healthcare no safe healthcare, because you can't go and have an unsafe abortion somewhere and come to blame doctors that all doctors are fake, all doctors are no good. You can't do that. So Himalaya, in your last words.
Oh, you've said all. Yes. And as you said, the pads and only hear me pan. I think the government has to work on it. We have ladies out there, like, for them to even get pad right now. Pad is expensive. It be quite 20. It be a 20. I think the cheap one is 15 cedis or 14 cedis.
No, 17.
Oh, and
then
the
cheap one.
Maybe 20. My mom has been buying it, so you see, so at least they can try and then support. I know some people have been doing it. A bit more call this villages and all that. More the pants and also, and one thing that I want to say is that we should educate our ladies more on this abortion, how to be safe and all that, because then let me see all the regions. You can be teenage pregnancy is high as central region. I don't know, because of Mpuano, no, said they know. You see a small, you see a small girl like 12 years, she's pregnant, and then she's supposed to eat good food, but because on you need the parents who like and all that. I feel like this time our celebrities, yes, because celebrities, they can at least help the young girls, educates them to stay away from the sex and all that. Do you understand?
Sorry to interrupt.
I think it will help.
You made mention of where parents neglect or abandon their kids when they get pregnant. I think and I feel it's high time they start arresting parents. Because if you had educated, do you know the African mentality? They would rather not have a conversation with their kids about sex. They will not have that conversation. We say charity begins at home. But this is the case where charity doesn't begin at home. Charity begins at school. Because for me, I had knowledge of sex when I got to school. I was educated about sex in school. So I knew my rights. I knew my left and right. I knew that if I mistakenly go and have sex at this young age, I would get pregnant. So I abstained from it. Our parents, our African parents, didn't have that conversation with us. So please, the government, any parent who would neglect or abandon their kids when they get pregnant should be arrested, because it is their sole duty. It is mandatory for our parents to educate us on sex. We should know the wrongs and rights of sex. We should know that when we indulge in this act, do you know that they can teach you everything? Don't steal, don't lie, don't do this. But for sex,
it's very difficult for them to tell you that.
When you are for a shame movie, not kissing woman,
because the way they will look you there with that eye, you know.
I remember the experience.
Because yesterday I
just went out.
Yesterday I saw a picture, and the girl is 16 years and then the guy is 17 years. All because the lady is pregnant, so the parents kick her out of the house, and then the guy too, the same thing. The parents find out that you see, I'm not say like streets and so on a girl no, and a girl needs to down in nine sooner. Charlie, it's sad. It's sad. So as she said, it was said the government should work on it. Any parents who try to kick their children out of the house because they are pregnant. It's not easy, dear, but you didn't teach her all these things.
Exactly.
What trainer? Oh, when your ma obenyem intimate way, or be that we yes say ya. Hey. We have to educate them. Was he a beyond when you was I'm sure this teenage pregnancy will reduce. Your central region there, and I'm sure Tamale. A high is really, really high.
Especially the rural areas.
Thank
you. So, Lillian, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So we've said a lot. We've really said a lot about abortion and reproductive rights, and I hope and trust that we would all take that into consideration and so once again, I answer to the name Regina Blake. You can call me on Himachimo. Big thanks to Ohima Lillian and DJ Rock for always doing the work and supporting, and to our sponsors BB Superfine Bakery, Thames Metal Corporation, GTL Sounds, and Ify Lounge. So this is where we end the show. Don't forget, today is a Friday. We got a lot of goodies for you, a lot of interesting fans for you right here on Ghanatalksradio. At exactly 12 p.m. the midday news will come your way, and from 12 to 2 p.m. DJ Rock will take over. From 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. DJ CHARM will also take over. From 7 to 8 p.m. Time with Kontaka will be coming your way live on Ghanatalksradio, live on all our streaming platforms. From 6 to 10 p.m. DJ Simple will also take over the airwaves. So stay tuned and have a fabulous weekend.